Hello there. I have just bought this off eBay. It is an electromechanical dice called the Computer dice. It was sold to me as working, but it's currently not. It's a very simple design. It's got a switch on the top and a button at the bottom, and a display here. I'm going to take it apart and see if I can't get it working again. Taking it apart is quite simple. The top just pops right off, revealing the battery compartment and the mechanism underneath. As you can see, there's quite a bit of rust and corrosion here. So what I'm going to do is give this a good clean. I'm going to get some contact cleaner on a bit of cotton wool to start with and give these tabs a good scrub. This seems to be assembled in such a way that there's lots of tabs pushing against each other. Any of them aren't making proper contact, it's not going to work. After I gave all the tabs a good and proper scrub, I'm then taking the top off the mechanism to have a look inside. Top just pops off with 3 screws, revealing the 2 platters underneath the lights on, separate the top and the bottom. These just pop right off, give it a little bit of a push on the red button to release the brakes. The mechanism underneath looks quite okay. There doesn't seem to be any problems inside. If I give this button a bit of a push, you'll see that the brakes release and the gears spin freely. Taking the mechanism out, however, does reveal on the underside a lot of corrosion. My guess is battery acid has leaked in and has caused this. So the next step is to give it a quick brush to get any loose particles off and then spray some foam cleaner on. What this will do is eat its way in and try and dislodge any particulate matter that's being a bit stubborn. So once I sprayed it, I leave it for about 5-10 minutes for it to do its job, and then get a normal kitchen sponge, use the scraping side just to scrape the dirt off and try and get enough metal through to make an electrical contact. While cleaning the undercarriage, I broke a bit of plastic off under this metal tab, so I'm putting some cardboard under there to help push the metal tab up onto the inside of this mechanism. Once I've replaced the mechanism, I'm going to get the multimeter in and just check to see if this bit of cardboard has worked and there is electrical contact between that tab of the battery compartment to the carriage. And there is. The multimeter is measuring resistance. So all left now is just to quickly add some oil back onto the mechanism to replace anything that's gone and reassemble it. So now that it's been reassembled, I put some batteries in, and if I just turn it on using the switch on the top, it now lights up. Turns out the corrosion underneath was what was stopping it from working. It was stopping it from passing power through the lights, back to the top plate, to the connector, and back to the batteries. Now if we just push the little red button, it spins the lights like spinning tops. The one on the right is a little bit too happy, I need to figure out how to slow it down. And then when it stops, it latches back to the closest opening it happens to be near, thus completing the operation. You might be wondering at this point, well, I told you this was a dice. Well, if we put the top cover back on, it reveals 2 dice faces, allowing you to roll 2 dice at any one time. So by pushing the button in, it rolls the 2 dice, and then when it stops, it will latch to the closest one. In this case, I got a 4 and a 6. So they labelled this as a friction-powered dice, which it is, and it works quite well. You don't seem to get stuck on just 2 out of the different combination numbers like you do on some other electronic dice. It just takes a little while longer because of the right hand one's a little bit too happy at spinning. So yeah, that is it. That is the Computer dice. If you like this video, I hope to make some more in the future on different items that I have and will get. So yeah, stay tuned.